Hello, this is Mindy Kerr, and today we are going to make a cute little chapstick box. It can hold 3 of the fatter chapsticks or 4 of the regular size chapstick or Blistex or lip smackers. So I figured it would be easier to show you than to try to explain in writing. There's a template that you will get that you can print off. These are the bottom flaps. This is the lid. This is the lid flap. You will cut out these little gray sections and score as shown. So I'll show you how to score. Alrighty. Let's score our bottom flaps first at 3/4 of an inch. And then we'll score at 3 3/4. I guess I should have done it the other way. Anyway, there's our 3/4. Here's our 3 3/4. And then for our lid, we will do 4 1/2. Okay, 4 1/2. And then we will cut at 5. I mean, you can pre-cut the size if you want, but I figure I might as well just do it. Okay, now we will score at 2 1/2. This will form the back. And then 3 1/4 for the side. And then 5 3/4 for the front. And then 6 1/2 for the side flap for the side. And then we will cut at 7 for the little side flap where we'll attach our adhesive. We are going to fold all our score lines. And we're going to do them both directions. This is especially helpful for the lid. Okay, let's see where our lines are. Alright, and then we will do these the other direction. Okay, we'll find the part where our lid is. And that's this section right here that doesn't have a side attached to it. And we will trim the excess off. So we'll trim off the part that's in this gray area here. And then we'll trim off this little rectangle here. So here and here. we'll go ahead and cut these. And we'll trim these little that one wasn't very good. There we go. Get it all the way up. All right. So we will go ahead and attach our 4" by 6.5" piece of Designer Series paper, and we will attach it above the bottom flaps. And I will just put glue on the cardstock where we want it. So we don't want it on the side flap, we don't want it on the bottom flaps, and we don't want it on the lid flap. Okay, and we will go ahead and I like to fold up part of the bottom flap so I can get this on straight. Might help if I put it in the right direction. And make sure it fits up at the edge nicely and along your fold line. And there we go. Got a little glue on me. Okay, so we will trim off this part next. And while we're at it, we'll do that later. Trim whichever direction you feel more comfortable. And we'll save this part to cover the bottom. We'll fold down our little lid flap. Rub off that little tinge of glue. Then we'll trim little triangles off the corners. They don't have to be perfect. And now we'll put our tear and tape on. We'll do it on the side flap. And on the bottom flap on the edge. Then on the front flap on the inside. Okay, oh, I guess we forgot to score. Well, we better score. Okay, that's all we need. And let's score this one too. We want to score the lid both ways. Makes it easier to open and close. And then this way again. Okay, now we can do this. So fold this over and then fold your back over to meet it. And it should line up pretty close to perfect. It's not quite perfect, well, we just score anyway. And then we will do this. Okay, now let's do our bottom. Do the one on the outside first. Fold it in, fold in these, and then we'll fold in our bottom. And now we will add our 3/4 inch strip of the leftover designer series paper. And we have a little tape hanging over, so we will just fold it over. Then place this where you want it. Make sure it's straight. Then we'll just trim it off. Okay, I stamped a tag using the Greetings of the Season bundle, and I cut a little package off of the designer series paper to add to the tag. I've got about 4.5 or 5 inches of ribbon. I'm going to fold it in half, and then at the fold line I'm folding it in half so that I can hopefully easily squeeze it through the thing, and then we will just put our ends through the loop. Now if you want, you can start with a little longer piece. It'll be easier to work with, but I've been going through this ribbon like crazy lately, so I'm being more conservative. Alright, rotate it. I don't know why this is always harder on video. Just make sure you get both ends in there and then pull tight. And we will add it with some Stampin' Dimensionals. I was thinking I missed one. And we will add it. And we can put our chapstick in, but I guess I used all my chapstick in the others. So, have fun making this cute little box, and Merry Christmas!